welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Today, we're going to talk about the last step of your international travel plane ride trip from A to D. Today, we're going to talk about once you are almost on the ground at your international destination. So, first, when you're on the plane and you just finished the last meal and you just got your last meal, you're going to land within the hour, I suggest definitely go to the bathroom. Go to the bathroom, do what you need to do, get yourself ready. Make sure you have your passport easily accessible. So what I like to do is I make sure, because I have a crossbody bag, I make sure that I put my passport in the front of that crossbody bag with the zipper pouch. And then I keep all my other documents and in my little folder, and I keep that in my backpack. So I have my crossbody bag in front of me. Even if I have to put that crossbody bag in my backpack when I go onto the plane, I make sure I take it out so that I have my passport easily accessible, because you're going to have to show it when you go around. You're going to have to show it to passport control, and it's just nice to have it. But if you can prepare before you land to go to the bathroom, fix your shoes, get yourself all situated so that when you get off the plane, you're ready to go directly to passport control. So after you go to the restroom and all of those things, you still have an hour. Make sure that your phone or your devices are fully charged, just to make sure that you have that security that your phone is charged. That's really important, because without your phone, it's just more inconvenient. Without your phone, it's just more inconvenient. Once you get to passport control, you're going to have to wait in line, most likely. And then once you get up to the agent, now when you get up to the agent, if you're traveling with a partner, your spouse, or you have, someone that's on your ticket with you, you 2 or 3 can go up to that passport agent at the same time. If you're on different tickets, then you want to go separately, but you can go to the same agent and he could check you all in, he or she. So they may or may not ask you questions. And that's why I think it's important to know where you're going to stay, that you have that information easily accessible, because there have been times where they say, so where are you staying? Which hotel are you staying at? And I've had to come up with that. It has not happened very often, but that's just why I like to have all my stuff together. Then once you pass through your passport control, then you're going to go and get your luggage. And then you're going to go through customs. Now, you may or may not have an agent at customs, but you're going to go through customs one way or the other. So the other thing to remember is that if you had brought snacks onto the plane, make sure that there are no veggies, no meat, nothing but dry goods, just some snacks, maybe a protein bar, crackers, whatever it is that you like, but nuts, but don't bring any live food. So once you get through customs control, you're going to be in the open air airport. And there's going to be a lot of people there soliciting for, I could drive you. There'll be a lot of, depending on which country you go to, there could be a lot of people peddling their wares, trying to get you to go with them. That's why I really recommend having a driver if you're going to go internationally. So a driver could pick you up from the airport. They'll be right there when you get out of the customs area, and they could take you to your hotel. Easy peasy. Now, I haven't always had a driver pick me up. There have been times when I've just decided to go. And then what I would do is just hightail it over to the taxi line. I just feel like getting in a taxi is safer than just, going to a driver that you just don't know. That's just that would be my tip. Go to the taxi line. You either have a private driver you've hired ahead of time, or go to the taxi line. A lot of the times you're going to end up going to your hotel early if you happen to have an early flight, which means you're not really going to be able to check into your hotel. But you should get to the hotel, let them hold your baggage. If you're lucky, you get to check in early. If not, check your baggage in and go walk. Go walk around the city center, go have some coffee, go have some food. That's why it's really important also to try to sleep on the plane, and to try to figure out what's best for you to mitigate jet lag. And you can watch this video here on my jet lag video, but you can have time to, look around until you are able to actually check into your hotel. Some people suggest you just keep on moving and don't rest, don't take a nap, don't do anything. And that's great. I kind of find it a little hard. I like to take a little bit of a nap, and then that way I can acclimate faster for some reason. That just helps me. But you have to do whatever works for you. And so that's always kind of not nice to be able to get there, to feel good, and to wander around until you can check in. Some people would book a tour on the day they land. I would not want to do that for myself because I have a tendency to get jet lag. And so, because I have a hard time sleeping on the plane. So I would rather not do that. I'd rather just have the tour the next day. So that's kind of, those are my tips for when you land and you're getting to your hotel. So I like also, one of the good things to do on that first day once you land is look at that hop on, hop off bus. They are all over the world and they're really nice because you can get on the bus. You're sitting down and you're stopping at the different sites, and you can get an assessment of the city that you're in. When I went to Greece, I got there early, and my friend who was joining me was coming later in the afternoon. So, and I couldn't check into my hotel. And so I'm like, okay, well, what am I going to do that isn't going to exert too much effort? Because I was tired, it's a long flight and I was tired, and I wish I could have checked into my room and I would have taken a nap. I don't care. But anyway, I got on the hop on, hop off bus, which was so great because I was able to sit and enjoy the different scenes through the city. I was in Athens when I did this. And then I found this really cute park area. So I went there and I walked around. They happened to have this little fair, this little market. And then I sat in a restaurant and I had lunch. And then by the time I enjoyed that afternoon, I got on the bus, went back to the hotel, checked in, and my friend had come. And so we were able to get ourselves situated and go out to a really delicious dinner that night. So that's really a good thing to do, is to plan what would you do in that interim? And how do you think you fare when you land? Some people are able to just step in because they've slept on the plane. Like I said, I have a hard time sleeping on the plane. So I need to figure out what I can do that makes me feel comfortable and, and it's still fun. So that's a really great suggestion. If you have any suggestions of things that you do when you first land in an international destination, let me know. It would be so fun to hear some of your ideas. So I hope this has been helpful, and thank you so much. Please like and subscribe and leave me a comment, and I would really appreciate it. Thanks so much and have a great day. Ciao.